Yeah, it's your boy Busy back at it again. You already know what's going on. Today I'm going to be bringing a little Tibia tutorial, showing everyone how to just start up Tibia, all the different vocations, what you can do fresh out the gate as a free player, everything like that. So let's just jump on in there and see what we can figure out. Let's go, baby. All right, so the first thing you're going to want to do is go to Tibia.com, make an account, my account, all that, log in. Once you're fucking logged in, go ahead to the bottom right here in a blue little button, you'll see that says create character. You'll see under account management, you'll be able to pick your character's name or let it suggest a name for you. You'll be able to pick your sex, male or female, your world. Of course, I like to pick a battle-eye protected world. I do not recommend experimental worlds or regular worlds, really. You're going to pick your location depending on where you are in the world. Europe, North America, South America. I am in North America. You have optional PvP, open PvP, and hardcore PvP. Me personally, I'm not really into PvP, but it's up to you. So if you want to go hardcore, you click on that. Open, you click on that, or optional. Basically, optional is no PvP. So we're gonna go optional with Marbera being my choice. After you come up with a name, I think Cursed Bone, I think, is what we've decided. We're gonna come submit our character name and just see. So we do want to confirm Cursed Bone, a male on Marbera, optional PvP, North American server. We'll go ahead and click continue. The character Cursed Bone has been created. See you in Tibia, baby. Yeah. So Cursed Bone's been created. See you in Tibia. You can go ahead and click back or exit out of this page. I'll go ahead and switch over to my Tibia client now. Absolutely will. So from here, once you have your character list up, you can scroll down to your fresh little baby. So we're going to open up Cursed Bone for the first time. All right, when you start, it'll show you that you can move with the arrow keys, up, down, left, and right, or also ASDW, of course. If your chat is on, you'll be typing and instead of moving. So if that's happening to you, just press chat off and boom, you're on your way. Welcome to Dawnport. Reach level 8 and head to the main continent. To achieve this, walk around and explore and murder shit, okay? Before we do that, we will go over the HUD, the display. You can actually control the size of your game like this by scrolling up and down on the chat, right above the chat and the hotkeys. Top left green bar is your health. The blue bar is your stamina. Underneath that, it'll show your level and your XP. Underneath that, you'll have a little bar that shows your status. Currently, I'm hungry. To the right, you can zoom in and you'll have what is your map. You can click to walk places instead of actually walking there, which is pretty convenient, I'll say. Underneath that, we do have our inventory, which is currently empty. So we're going to go ahead and walk forward into one of the vocations to pick the night vocation. That will give us a little bit of equipment. To the right of our inventory spaces, you'll see our little backpack. You can open the backpack. I'm going to click this little white arrow up here to move my window to the right. Take my backpack, move that over here. I'm also going to be opening up my skills window and moving that over here as well. So we got skills, we got backpack. We'll also open up our battle list, which is right here. And we will open up our XP analyzer in another window. You have a red set of swords, a yellow sword and shield, and a green shield. Those are your stances. So defense, the middle is just for like offensive and defensive. And then the red swords is obviously just full-on attack. To the right of that, you have a stand while fighting and a little green running man, which is chase opponent. So some opponents will try to run away. If you want to chase them, you'll put the little green man chase opponent on. If you don't, you'll put it to stand while fighting. As a knight, you would want to chase your opponents. To fight, you go down these steps. You will, let's turn a torch on so we can see what the fuck we're doing. There's an enemy there, and in the battle list, you'll notice that the enemy is there. With the enemy highlighted, you can either click or you can press the space bar to attack the enemy. While you're attacking the enemy, you'll notice they're taking damage, while I'm also taking damage. That will be increasing your skills. So for that, I was increasing my sword skill, which is just here. But we're going to go back inside and we're going to go ahead and change vocations. That was the knight. They're really good at club, sword, axe, and shields, of course. Paladins is to the right. Your paladin's more of an archer. They're good with a two-handed bow that you'll see here. They are equipped with a quiver of arrows, and they'll be attacking from a distance. So they'll be shooting their targets from a distance. Paladins are also okay with magic. They use holy magic. Knights, however, do not use any magic. Well, they do use magic, but it's different spells like Berserk, Whirlwind, that sort of thing. You know, weapon spells, not really more of like magic, like fire or energy. We'll go back up here, walk back inside, and we'll go pick another vocation. Let's check out druids next, baby. So to the south, you'll see druids. Of course you will. And of course we can hotkey certain things here. F1, F2, you know, all that stuff. We can hotkey. Also, we can drop items and pick up other items we find on the ground. And of course, by pressing spacebar, we can attack. So the druids use mostly ice and earth damage with the occasional death spell, whereas sorcerers tend to use fire, energy, and death magic. Like I said, paladins will be using holy magic. All very, very nice. Alright, so we also have access to multiple spells here, like this little earth spell that we can fling. Very, very effective. Very, very fun little character. Let's go ahead and drop our helmet on the ground, pick up a studded helmet. You can shift click on items that are around, or actually anything, like this sign for example. You see a sign, only for trolls, keep out. I think this character, Cursed Bone, is going to be more of a sorcerer. So let's go on up here. Let's take a left here at the gate, and we'll walk out the other side. Beautiful stuff. Another thing that I'll note before going down is you can actually customize your character. Beautiful little thing. You can click on this to show them while moving. What outfits, mounts, presets. Only premium players can have mounts, so don't worry about that just yet. Let's see. I like the little oriental guy. You know, let's just try something cute here. Boom, baby. Alright, so Cursed Bone, he's out here, we're on the move. You do want to keep your rope handy because if you fall down a hole, like this here, there's a hole. If you fall down in this and you do not have a rope, you know, what are you going to do? You know what I mean? You'd be stuck down there, you'd be fucked. Alright, I will also show briefly how to edit your hotkeys. So down here underneath you have your hotkeys. I'll go ahead and clear the action. So for, let's just say F5, or let's go F6. F6 will assign an object, which will be one of these little runes. All characters have access to runes, but mostly sorcerers, druids, and paladins will be using damage dealing runes, but it all just depends on your magic level. So we'll go ahead and use on target. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at these. Look at these beautiful spells. Let's kick some ass. Cursed Bone, let's see some spells. Boom. All vocations can heal. Of course they can. Beautiful stuff. Like I said, you also want to make sure you stay fed. You'll know if you're hungry. In the top here it'll say you know, it'll be like, boom, you need food. Or if you're looking at your skills to the right, it'll say food here. I got 17 minutes worth of food left in the tank, you know what I mean? Under your skills tab also, you can right click and get rid of any skill that you do not really want to see. So for example, sword, axe, club, distance, all that shit, we're not going to need to see that. We will need to see shielding and magic for our sorcerer. Sorcerers and druids will be gaining the absolute most magic per level. Paladins are like right there in the middle, and of course knights aren't very magical at all, I should say. Knights are more focused on physical combat, like axe, sword, club, and shield, and whereas your paladins will be more focused on distance, shield. Yeah, in your battle list you can change targets depending on who you do and don't want to hit. You know, if someone's real close to you that you really want to kill, you know what I mean, you can switch to that target. You absolutely can do that. Your slots over here, you have your helmet, your equipment slots I'm talking, you have your helmet, you have like your armor, your pants, your shoes, you have an additional slot for torches, shield, backpack, also a necklace, a ring, and obviously an attacking weapon. So for a sorcerer, we're going to be using like rods, sorry, not rods, wands. So we're going to sit here, just tank these creatures, absolutely murder them. Underneath your equipment area here, you do have a capacity and soul. Your capacity is obviously the amount of stuff you can hold. Oh yeah, when it comes to the bodies, you can alt-click on a carcass that you've just mangled and destroyed to gather all of their loot. If there's anything you don't want in your bag, you can just throw it down. Of course you can. Not only that, you can right-click on your bag and manage your loot containers. So if you have multiple bags, you can target that bag and tell it what you want in and do not want in that particular bag. So like if you want all your food in a bag, if you want all your loot in a bag, if you want all the gold in a particular bag, you can absolutely set that up. You sure can. This window at the bottom is your local chat and your server chat. You also have NPC chat, help windows, and of course private chat channels between you and your friends. You can bring up your friends menu over here. Your VIP list is this little man right over here to the right. None of my friends are online, of course. Yeah, it may take you a little bit, but before long you will have leveled up and you'll be leaving this shithole. Yeah. Also, you can move sideways with S, Q, E, and C, like this, but you do move a little slower. But if you find yourself surrounded by enemies, that is a good way to get the fuck out of there. You know what I mean? Try and go around them, like that. Sucker. Cursed bone can't be stopped, bitch. Congratulations, we may now talk to Oressa in the temple. We're level 8. Let's go. So we'll say hi. You know what I mean? Vocations, of course, you can look over and learn each vocation. We're going to be a sorcerer here. Go ahead and just give him a yes. Okay. And so now let's go pick our door. Druid door is here. Knight door is next. Over here on this side, we have the paladin door. And then, of course, the door we'll be picking, the sorcerer door. Ooh, baby. Click this. It gives us another backpack. Beautiful. We'll drop all this garbage down. Put on all the new shit. Absolutely do. Equipped our wand. All right, let's go ahead and head to the little shops here. All right, so for all my free-to-play players, we're gonna say hi, sale, Thais. Yes. Yeah, if you're a free-to-play player, Thais is where it's at, baby. So here's the guide of Thais. You say hi. You say map. You say yes. And he's going to grant you with a beautiful little map. The map's already there, but the icons, you'll notice the icons will start glowing. That'll just express to you exactly where everything is in the city. Find some items. Ooh, look, someone happens to have dropped us some items. So we'll pick up these plate legs. You know, you have your depot here. Your depot can be accessed from any town. So whatever's in your depot, you'll be able to find in any city. So remember that, always remember that. If you ever become a premium player, at least I think it's only for premium players, you'll get your reward wall here, your daily rewards. Log in daily to get them rewards, baby. So we'll log in day 1, boom, collect our daily rewards. Soul, I never did talk about soul. Soul, you have 100 if you're a free player, and soul is mainly used when conjuring stuff. So like if creating runes, if creating certain magical spells, creating arrows, conjuring arrows, it'll use your soul points up, but never fear. You just go on a small little hunt and you'll be gaining your soul points back in no time. If you want to deposit stuff in the bank, here is the beautiful little bank. So you would just say hi. You know, deposit, and however much money. So 400 and what? 58, and then you would just say yes. And then you can click or say balance as well. You can either click the dark blue or say this. And of course I have a balance of 458. In future episodes I'll be showing you how to level, where to get the best hunts for a free player, maybe where to find good loot. Oh yeah, now that we're on the mainland, we do have access to our prey. Of course, prey cards. So we have our prey creatures and our hunting tasks. So you see that these are blank. What we'll do is we'll click free. So once a day you can free reroll. So we'll reroll these baddies. And then you can pick one thing to hunt. Obviously, a lot of these are out of my league. But, you know, for example, bats. You know, I can hunt bats. We would click bat, boom, boom, boom. So now bats for 2 hours will give us a particular roll. And in this instance is a damage boost. So we'll do 11% extra damage against bats, which is nice. Very cute. Okay. Also, we have hunting tasks, which work in a similar vein, where you would just hunt these creatures. Once you're done, you will get a particular amount of points. And you can also reroll these once a day as well. So I'll go ahead and show that. See, there's the reroll. Skeleton warriors, orc leaders, Valkyrie, whatever you want to hunt. You have your quest log for quests, so any quest you want to open up, you show. Obviously, the sorcerer Ecclesias has a little hut south of Thais. You should become his assistant. His mission and task yield a lot of experience and some gold. So, you know, if you have nothing else going, you can open up your quest log and maybe figure out a couple of quests that way. All right, we'll go ahead and log out. Offline trainer, baby. yeah, that's just a quick little video of some of the things that you may need to know at the beginning of Tibia. Just a couple of tips and tricks on the UI, different settings, all the different vocations, their pros, some of their cons. I would really recommend playing each one yourself to find out what you enjoy the most, because really at the end of the day, it's all up to your preference. But if you enjoy the content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell to be notified for future videos. Drop down in the comments, let me know what was the #1 tip for you in this video. I'll probably start making more videos in the future, little Tibia 101s, you know what I mean? Just tips and tricks for any new player to the game. It can be a handful to learn, so I'm here every step of the way. Until then, I'll see you next time. Stick around on the channel with some of these fine videos here. Yeah, peace. Peace.